It's Wednesday, time for our weekly trip to the new zoo.
Neil Anderson joins us from Suamico this morning. Good morning, Neil.
Well, good morning, guys. We're with the giraffes, and today we're going to do a couple segments on sleep and sleep with animals. And of course, behind me, like I said, we're with the giraffes, and we talk about sleep in animals. You know, of course, different animals require a different amount of sleep. What's interesting is your giraffe, the size of a giraffe, they get about 2 hours of sleep. Then you look at a smaller animal like an armadillo, you know, they'll get about 20 hours of sleep. So kind of one of the rules of thumb is really, you know, the larger the animal, there's a few rules of thumb. Larger the animal, probably a little bit less sleep. There are exceptions, you know, like your large carnivores like the lions and everything. Smaller animals, more sleep. But how do you know that an animal like this is sleeping? And what type of sleep do they go through? Now we have your REM sleep and your non-REM, and do animals dream and everything. Now different animals have different periods of that. Now with the giraffe, what you'll find out is that a giraffe will go ahead and they can sleep standing up, they can sleep laying down, but when they get into deep sleep, in the REM sleep, where they can actually be dreaming, what you'll see is when you're in that type of sleep, it's a different posture. Our giraffes would be laying down, they would have their head tucked back, and the reason you do that is when you're in an REM, and you'll notice with animals, is, you know, the muscles are kind of almost disconnected. You know, they're almost paralyzed at that particular time. So the animal has to be in a real good posture so that even during its dreaming state, what can happen then is that they don't act out their dreams or move or injure themselves. So if you were here visiting the giraffes and you were wondering if they were sleeping, if he was laying down and he had his head tucked in and real limp-like, he's in a deep REM sleep, and then you know that he's probably dreaming, and it wouldn't be long that he'd be waking up as well. With that, back to you guys.